Hello. Hi. Welcome to the anti-haul for the month of February 2025. And let me repeat. February. We are going to talk about K-pop releases of February and February alone. Am I saying, is it February? No, it's February. February. I just want to make that really clear because I know these videos come out a little late. And while March is almost gone, I will not be talking about releases in March. I just want to make that really clear based off of, I don't know, feedback? Is that the right word from the January one? Yes, if you've never seen one of my anti-hauls before, what this is, I look at the past month in K-pop, which in this case, say it with me, February. All the releases that came out, anything, oh wait. How does my intro go again? Anything that had a physical, I will talk about it unless I bought it. Get your hands ready because I, once again, did not buy a single thing. Yes, I'm on a hot streak right now. The streak has been broken. Come March, things will have been bought. But yes, another month has gone and I did not buy a single K-pop release. And we are all proud of me because I have such a problem with buying K-pop stuff. And there were things I wanted to buy this month. January, not so much. February, ooh. But I was pretty dedicated on not buying things. Plus, I lost my job. 2025, man. What a year. What a year. But now, if you did want to hear me talk about the stuff that I bought, which once again was nothing but digital singles. If you want me to talk about some things that didn't have physicals, that is on the my Patreon for $1. That is the anti-haul series. We're going to be talking about these things that are around my face. It's kind of fun, I guess. Less scripted. This isn't scripted. This is all off the cuff, but less edited. And it's in my bed. But on my Patreon, I'm uploading stuff there. I'm going a little crazy on the on my Patreon this year. Pretty much, I've been practicing some editing stuff, new equipment. That stuff just going to the Patreon. So if you want extra me and extra him, it's $1. I don't really like to shamelessly plug things. I'm not trying. I did just lose my job though. What we're here to discuss right now are February K-pop comebacks. I understand the January video was very negative. I've seen the comments. Everyone's telling me to check out P-pop. Okay. And I'll be honest, when I was going through the month of February, I also wasn't really liking that much, which kind of added to the negativity of the January video. But spoilers, when I was doing my anti-haul listening party, it's not a party, it's just me. But when I was listening to all the stuff I'm going to discuss, this was actually like one of the most favorable anti-haul listens I've ever had. We're going to enjoy a nice month of positivity. It's very rare. I don't know, when you listen to every single K-pop thing, there's more bad than good. Or I should say, there's more stuff I'm not that interested in than stuff I really like. So we're going to have a pretty positive month. Let's pump up the positivity. And let's go. Start with the very first one, all right? IVE Empathy. So I was really looking forward to this one because last year's mini from IVE was like my favorite mini album of the year. I've become a bit of an IVE girly. I was a bit of a hater when they were starting out. I take it back. I like IVE. I like them quite a bit. But then, sorry, I said this was going to be a positive video. We're going to start off maybe not the most positive, but just hear me out. Rebel Heart came out as the pre-release. And I wasn't sold on it. Like, it was a fine song. But I will also admit, it grew on me quite a lot. I go around, love me, hate me, you will never be me. It's catchy. I still don't know if I love it enough to put it on my top 100 songs of the year. But regardless, it's a pre-release. And a lot of the IVE pre-releases haven't really hit with me. It's the main title tracks that I look forward to. So then with Attitude, it's not my favorite. It's grown on me. It has. When I first heard it, I thought this was my least favorite IVE title track. But I think I've come around on it. It is a little catchy. The thing is, the catchiest part to me is the part that's a sample. So it's not really IVE's thing that they're adding to the song. It's just the da 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 da. And plus you add that with Ray's little dance. It makes me giddy. I like it. But I don't really see myself listening to the whole song. I just go around going da 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 da. So who knows? Maybe he'll go on me some more. There's a lot of year left for that to happen, so we'll see. Now, the album itself, the mini album, there weren't any B-sides that really stuck out to me this time around. Not like last mini album. Last mini album was just like so good that like this one was never going to compare. I feel like I need to sneeze. I'm not going to sneeze though. Okay, I think it passed. I didn't sneeze. What was I saying? Oh, the one B-side, You Wanna Cry. IVE are sampling girlies, which it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's Ryan Judd's fault. But You Wanna Cry samples one of my favorite pop songs of all time, which is I Wanna Dance With Somebody. And I don't know why that's like one of my favorite pop songs of all time. You know, it's old, it's random. I freaking love that song so much. Because when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. That feels something. I don't know, making it so sad and like melancholy, I don't think it works. So I'm just taking a lot of time talking about IVE. And I said this is going to be a really positive video. I'm being a little negative, but being a little critiquey. And none of this is towards IVE. It's all towards Ryan Judd. I think he wrote all the songs for this album. He's been working his little butt off at Starship. So, but what this video is really about, or supposed to be about, will I buy this? No. I have not been buying IVE stuff for quite some time. I started off buying IVE stuff. Then I was like, what am I doing? Do I really stand IVE? I don't. They're not a group I want to be buying stuff for, or I should be buying stuff because money is tight. Money's always tight, even tighter now. No, I will not buy this. But, oh my God, the one version, it's like a little fuzzy wallet. I want that so badly. Oh, and it's so tiny, but it's so fuzzy, and it's a wallet. I want it. I want it. But I won't get it. I won't. Plave, Caligo, Part 1. So Plave are that virtual boy group. You know, they're kind of like VTuber-esque idols, I guess. They're really popular. They're so popular. Like, they are breaking records that like BTS and IU have like set, and I've never met a Plave fan. It's not surprising to me that they're really popular because I am very aware how popular virtual idols are, but it's always just like funny because I am just not connected to this fan base at all. Like, they're not on my Twitter, so to see the numbers they're pulling, I'm always like, wow, good for them. If anyone is actually a Plave fan, please inform me why. That sounds like I'm judging. I'm not. I'm more so very curious of why they are so popular because I don't see myself being that invested in virtual idols. What did it for you? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I can do like a little video of trying to understand Plave. Anyway, let's talk about the release. This is their best work so far for me. By far. I only know one Plave song on the top of my head. Is that Wait for Love, Wait for You. I know that song. But the Dash in this time around, bit of a banger. I didn't know they had it in them. Because like I said, the song I knew was the Wait for, which that's not a banger. It's not like in your face, Dash is kind of in your face, Overall, you know, B-side wise, pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, is this something I see myself revisiting? Probably not, unless I somehow become a big Plave fan one of these days. Who knows? I won't count it out. As for buying this, no, I do not own Plave stuff. I do not understand Plave very much. I don't think I'd ever be buying their stuff, but I also don't really buy boy group stuff, so not their fault, I guess. All Hours, Smoke Point. We have another banger. Another banger. Gimme Gimme is a banger. The boys, not the boys, the group, but the boy groups are delivering. I fear. I'll say it. I know I'm so anti-boy group on this channel. Boy group fans in the crowd, buckle up. I'm about to be the most complimentative of boy groups I've ever been in this video. We're getting some boy group positivity for once. And of course, I'm releasing this in like Women's Month, so it's not a good look for me. But yes, Gimme banger. I imagine I'm in a concert setting. Say it's like KCON. All Hours are performing. They perform Gimme. I'm having a great time. It is so fun. But will I probably go out of my way to listen to this? Probably not. But that is just who I am and the choices I make when it comes to streaming music. Graffiti, also a bit of a banger. Solid mini. Thumbs up from me. Oh, for buying? No. It's a boy group. I don't know a single member's name. I don't even know what company this group. I know nothing about this group. I couldn't even sing you the tune of Gimme Gimme. For all I know, maybe I don't like it anymore. Maybe I was just in a good mood. Let me put it on. Let me just double check. Do I still like it? No, yeah, that still bangs. Rescene, Glow Up. Ooh, my rookie of the year for 2024. I was so early on Rescene. Not to brag. Not to brag, guys. But I saw their potential day one. Lead me to your dreams. We're going up, down, up, down. But yeah, I predict very big things for Rescene. You know, assuming that the company doesn't completely suck. And they just need that one song and they're gonna glow up, I guess. Now, speaking of glow up, it's probably my least favorite title track from Rescene, but that's because I really love the past 3. I don't know, when you're competing with 10 out of 10 songs, you know, an 8 or 9 out of 10, it's still good. Now, is the song pretty ILLIT coded? Yes. Yes, it is. Can't deny it. Even in the styling, it's a little ILLIT inspired. But I do love ILLIT, so it's not that I'm upset by any means by that. But I would love it for Rescene to kind of find their own identity that's maybe not so influenced by Hive. I don't really like the hypeification of K-pop too much. But Rescene, great. The mini album, also great. Crash, for instance, so stinking good. Great mini. Bravo. Bravo, ladies. Will I be purchasing it? Yeah. Let's all take a second to focus on my glow up here, because 2 years ago, I would have been purchasing every single Rescene album, all versions, and then I'd be committed to them for life. But starting last year, I started being a little bit pickier, you know, starting new groups for the collection, and I didn't buy Rescene. Even though I loved them dearly, they had signed versions of their albums. Past me would have been all over that. And the more financially mature me is actually doing a pretty good job at not just buying things that I want. Does it suck? Yeah. But you know what doesn't suck? Having that money. Because you never know when your company will just dissolve on a Saturday morning. You just never know. You just never know. Something to think about. So I love this group. I love this mini. I unfortunately will not be buying it because overall I'm just trying not to buy new groups. The collection, it's not glowing up right now. It's staying the same, hopefully. If anything, going down maybe a little bit. So let's sell some things, right? EVNNE, Hot Mess. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what was in the water that these boys in Korea were drinking, but I liked this too. I did. You know, when I do these anti-hauls, you know, I listen to everything. So if you're ever like, why didn't you talk about this thing? It's probably because I just didn't have something to say about it. Doesn't mean I necessarily didn't like it, but it didn't evoke an emotion out of me that I felt was necessary to discuss. That's why sometimes these boy groups don't get talked about on this series. But EVNNE, I've liked EVNNE. They're not a love by any means. I can't name a single song. I don't even know what it was. Hot Mess. Hot Mess. Oh, this was the one that was musical theater coded. I'm a mess. Oh, look at me. I remember it. That's how you know it's good. Good fun. That's the type of boy group music I really enjoy. So, good. But overall, B-side wise, I thought it was fine. Definitely not my favorite mini of the boy groups from this month. Still decent. Still decent. I'm positive. This is positivity month. I'm not buying this though. No buying. Insert what I say every time I discuss boy group albums. Chungha, Alivio. Chungha's back. Did she have something going on with her company? Am I vaguely remembering something? I feel like she has not been around lately. And I feel like we desperately need her. I am kind of obsessed with what she's been doing the past few years. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the channel. I was a bit of a Chungha hater. I know. Me being a hater? Oh my gosh. But I wasn't a huge like fan of her early solo career stuff. Like I didn't really like Roller Coaster. I know these are unpopular opinions. I'm very aware, but something changed. Dream of You? Yeah, Dream of You. That era. Or like she just started doing just like these pop bangers that are like so 80s inspired, and like yeah, it fits her voice so amazingly. She can dance. Oh my god, everyone knows she can dance, but oh my god, she can dance. And so once again, she's delivering with stress. Really, actually, this whole mini album, it's an album actually. I think it's like an 8-track album, which like okay, I guess that's a full album. It's a skinny full, and I was pretty much adding every single song to like my favorite playlist. I was like, oh, this is great. Add. Oh, also great. Add. It was like boom, 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 boom. It's one of the top albums of the year. That's what I'm saying. I really, really loved this, and I should be listening to it more. I don't know why I skipped this on release. I think I was just depressed. I was not listening to music in February. Take it easy, no stress. No stress, no stress. It's good. I love her song with Sunmi as well. Great album. Applauds. My one critique, the physical. Why is it so tiny? Like, I know I was saying, like, the album's, like, a small album, but, like, why'd you have to make it physically small? It's so tiny. Maybe it's for the best. You know, we don't need oversized albums. Am I gonna buy it? I actually do have some Chungha stuff. I think I'm selling all of that. So I will not be purchasing this. If she were to do a vinyl release of it, maybe. I know she did do a vinyl of her last album, and I kind of regret not buying that now. What are you gonna do? So I won't buy this though. Jisoo, Amortage. How do you actually say this title? I always want to call it a mortgage, but it's not that. But Jisoo from Blackpink. She was the last of the girlies to give us some solo music outside of Blackpink. She delivered. Every single Blackpink girly has delivered on solo music. It's official. YG sucks. I love Earthquake. Now, is it just a clone of Padam Padam by Kylie Minogue? Well, yes. But do I love Padam Padam? Yes. Yes, I do. So I also really love Earthquake. So good work, Jisoo. B-side wise, I don't remember them. I don't think anything stood out for me, but I do really like Earthquake. That went on my potential top 100 playlist. We'll see if it makes it in the end. Will I buy this? No, I do not buy Blackpink stuff. I'm not much of a Blackpink fan. If they were to drop really great albums, I'd consider it. I considered buying the Rosé one. I didn't. This one, the only thing I consider buying, and this is going to tell you how late I filmed this video, but she did drop a vinyl release, and one of the vinyls is shaped like a freaking heart. I have been waiting for one of the K-pop idols to do something like that. I want it, but no. Why can't my faves do stuff like that? We got a red velvet vinyl shaped like a heart would go so hard. Onepact, Pink Crush. Okay, so in my January video, once again, was talking about January. Yes, did I say like this is the worst year in K-pop? And did I release it at the end of February? Yeah, but it was to talk about the month of January. I had multiple comments, I believe, saying like, it's not fair because you didn't listen to Onepact. So I was like, yeah, oh, wow, people really want me to check out Onepact. So it came around. I'm checking out Onepact. I'm listening to the mini and like, it's fine. It's a fine mini. But I'm like, hey, you know, probably won't talk about this. But then the title track hit 100. Sorry, the title track didn't hit 100. The title track is called 100. That was a weird sentence. It's like the 4th track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the 6th track on this mini. But I got to that song and I went, oh, I get it. Yeah, it was unfair that I hadn't listened to Onepact, and I made such a claim that 2025 was the worst year of K-pop. I actually forget how this song goes, but I remember I really liked it. I remember like I watched like a live stage or 2 of it. It's fresh, it's funky, it's nice. I like it. I liked it a lot. I'll give it to you guys. It's a bop. Am I going to buy it? No. Insert what I say after every boy group album. SMTOWN 2025 SMTOWN The Culture, The Future. Here I thought we weren't getting our yearly SMTOWN release, but here it is. Here it is. It just arrived like a month late. I can't criticize anyone for being a month late, though. That's me every video. Now, this is something I typically do buy. I have bought the past SMTOWN stuff. I was going to buy this until, And also, I was just trying to be really good at not buying K-pop. I was doing a whole no-buy month. It was success. It was successful twice, 2 months in a row. And now that time has passed, do I think I will buy this? Wait, actually, no. Can we talk about the buying at the end? Let's talk about the actual album itself, okay? It's a bunch of covers. This is like for, I believe, the 30th anniversary of SM. Oh my gosh, are me and SM like the same age? Whoa. Yeah, it's a big anniversary. This should have been something. This should have been a moment. It wasn't. So it's an album of covers of just SM songs. I don't particularly like the covers, except I do like the Rise one of Hug, but the easy star of the show was Run Devil Run by Red Velvet. It's the only one I think that actually might surpass the original. Just a wowza performance. Breaks my heart that it's not all OT5, but I get the feeling Wendy and Yuri are not staying in SM. So maybe it makes a little sense. A lot of the covers, they kind of changed them up a little bit. The changes they would make were weird. Like the weird rap in Love Me Right. The whole cover of Psycho. TVXQ, what the frick did you do to this song? I don't get it. A lot of the songs are some of my favorite SM songs, sure. I'm just going to listen to the originals. It's my least favorite probably of the SMTOWN albums. I haven't really liked any of them. This one just kind of okay. And then plus, this is the big SM anniversary, and they were asking should everyone come back and come join us. And some of them came back for the pictures, but a lot of these performances, these groups are just missing members. Like I said, Red Velvet, who is current group, missing members. SHINee, missing members. Girls' Generation, missing members. EXO is 2 people. It's sad. It's just actually really sad. It really makes you just not like SM. And, they're doing the whole tour for this. I'm not going to that LA. One for one, going to LA is expensive. And 2, the concert itself is expensive. This is just... SMTOWN 6 years ago would have been so freaking iconic and awesome, and I would have gone in a heartbeat. And no SM, why'd you wait so long to do something like this? Let's not discuss the me not buying it. So one of the versions was really expensive. It's $60. No thank you. There is a vinyl release of this. I don't think I'm gonna get that. Normally, I would have. I just don't see the appeal of having this on vinyl. The only versions I actually kind of would like are the time capsule versions because they're gotchas. You open the little vault and then there's a little mini album keychain thing of a random group. And I love that. Granted, I want the groups I collect. I would like to have the Rise one and the Red Velvet one and the NCT Dream ones. I don't want to go through the gotcha of it. I don't want to open it and it's Kangta. I want the groups that I want. So probably gonna buy that used, I guess, if I can. I don't know why it comes with a balloon though. I know these were kind of weird. I don't even want the photo card. I just want the little keychain. I don't know where I stand on buying this. Maybe if I can find it kind of cheap just for the collection. I don't want to buy this new though. I just don't. On and off My Identity. Dude, I've missed On and Off. Did they have a comeback last year? I actually don't remember, but I feel like they might have, and I didn't care for it too much, which is a shame because I do like On and Off. They are one of the boy groups I very much look forward to. And they are so back, baby. This was so good. Stranger, ooh. Now that is the On and Off I know and love. The mini itself, I don't really remember too much. The title track's probably the only one I will revisit. I did note down that I liked Good Place. So I don't know, maybe I'll revisit that one. I don't really remember it, but I knew I liked Stranger a lot. That one went on my potential top 100 playlist, so good stuff. As for buying, no, I've never bought on enough anythings, even though I've considered it. But for so long, their packaging just really sucked. It was like a lot of jewel cases. So I was like, I guess I'm just not going to collect on enough. I think that worked out for the best in the end because I would have stopped buying them at some point. Where did it come from? Zerobaseone, Blue Paradise. I have talked about Zerobaseone a lot, obviously. Obviously, they come back like every 2 months. So I'm always talking about them. And I say the same thing every single time. Where I'm like, I like them, but I didn't like E. But I just know one day they're going to put out a song that I'm going to like, And guys, the time might have come. Blue is boy group song of the year as of right now. I love this song. I don't know how to explain the feeling it gives me. There's something like magical. Makes me feel like my own little main character in my own little movie, which, when you just lost your job, you kind of need that like little optimistic pep in your step. Like it just makes me feel like, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna freaking love this song. It's so feel good. Gosh, I feel like I could just write an essay on how much I love this song. The whole like touch the clouds. I love that part. I love the pre-chorus part. The can you remember this? And like what they do in the instrumentation, they change it up. They change like how the beat. It's so freaking good. It's so good. Beautiful work. Absolutely. Lovely, divine. Keep it up, boys. The mini itself, actually really good. I think this is their best mini, like by far. It's so good. This is the group I have wanted from them so badly since they debuted. And I'm so glad they're finally putting out music for me. I'm happy. Am I going to buy it? No. We don't buy boy group albums anymore, except for like the ones I've already been buying. So no. Hearts to Hearts, The Chase. New girl group alert, everyone. And it is an SM girl group at that, which is a pretty big freaking deal. Hearts to Hearts has been teased for so long now, it feels like. I can't believe we finally have them. And I'm so freaking excited to have an 8-member group again. Like a big group from one of the big companies. It's been a while. Well, Baby Monster exists. But like it's different concept, okay? It is so nice to have like this type of group again from like SM. Let's cut to the chase. I love this song. This was the first song of the year I actually spammed. It was on loop. It is so catchy. It is so good. Like, oh my gosh, it's subtly catchy. You don't realize it's catchy until you're like realizing that you've actually played it on repeat 10 times in a row. God, it's so good. It's so good. My only complaint, I wish they had like different styling. I wish we had more iconic styling. That's my only complaint. Whatever. The song, oh my god. My favorite part is a little like the and then their little you know what I'm talking about? That little leg wiggle. Ooh. But yeah, the song dropped and I was like, this is pretty good. And then I watched their live performance of it. I kind of had a moment of like, they actually might be the greatest group to ever exist. I don't know. Is it too soon to say that? Yes. That was like my first like dose of K-pop I felt like this year. That was the first time I felt like alive. I really liked it, okay? Butterfly is also great. I still prefer The Chase. But, classic SM, we're debuting with a single. Granted, there's 2 songs. Shaking it up, SM. Good job. They did give us a physical, though. That's rare for an SM, like, debut. And normally, oh, man, old me would have bought this. Can we all admit old me would have bought this? Current me still kind of considers it. But thankfully, I don't like the packaging or the photo books that much. So we're good. We're good. Yay. Now, can I speak for future me? No. Future me is her own girl. Future me might be making bank. Who knows? She might have bought these albums by now. I don't know. Current me will not be buying this. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying it. Not gonna buy. G-Dragon. Ubermensch. Ubermensch. I didn't take German. I'm sorry. But wow, G-Dragon. Welcome back, King. It's been like 10 freaking years. So, oh my lore right now, I was quite a G-Dragon fan back in my day. I have pretty much all his albums. I never got Kwon Ji-young, but I've considered buying it. And I have prayed for the years of a G-Dragon comeback. Because he went to the military, and I was like, okay, he's gone, but he'll come back, and he'll drop some music. And then he just never did. He was busy being a fashionista. And, you know, I support his dreams. Sure. I wanted music, though. And here we are. He's finally dropping music. Finally. And I've talked about Power and Home Sweet Home on the My Patreon. Spoilers, I did enjoy them. I don't necessarily love them, but I enjoyed them. And I don't know if it's a hot take. I like this album. Granted, I love G-Dragon. I don't know if I'm just surrounded by G-Dragon haters. A lot of my friends hated this album. Called him washed. I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't care. To me, he's not. I have bigger faves that I believe have released more washed material in the past few years. So I enjoyed this. I don't think it's his best work by any means. Now, as for buying it, this is where it gets maybe, I don't know, a bit spicy. It's not spicy, but I think about it. Because like I said, I have a G-Dragon collection. So if I have the collection, normally I want to complete it, especially for someone who for so long I've considered an alt. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. Do I buy it? Right now, no. When I think about buying this, I just think about, that costs money. That's the headspace I'm in these days. I can't just be spending money. And the packaging's nothing special. And plus, I've also talked about this. When it comes to solo artists, I just don't feel that big of a desire to purchase their stuff. I don't know why that is. They don't do it for me as much. I think if this was like my album of the year, I probably would have been more on board, but it wasn't. So, yeah, I don't know. Current me, it's pretty okay not buying it. Once again, future me, she's crazy. NouerA, new is now. It's like new era, but it's not new. New era. New era. I always thought it was like NouerA. It's a NouerA boy group. Newish. I think they had a song last year. I don't recall that. But this is their first mini album. Once again, unexpected banger, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with these boys. They're putting out bangers that I wasn't expecting. It's good. Let's keep it up. I know I'm so pro girl group. I know I'm always like, boy group, ew, I know that's me. I know. I'm not against the idea of boy groups having their moment, okay? If boy groups want to put out bangers, let there be bangers. I just want good music. I want music that I enjoy. That's all I ask for. This was good. Not in love with the mini, but I enjoyed the title. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Not gonna buy. No. I shouldn't have to tell you why. Gyubin, Flowering. I don't know who this is, but she's a solo artist. I liked this. I think this is her first mini, maybe. I actually don't remember. Don't quote me. Don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I did not do my research. I'm sorry. I thought this was gonna be a skip, but no, I quite liked this, and I really have to talk about Oops. Oops is such a me song. Like, if you know the types of songs I gravitate towards when it comes to female solo artists, wow, I felt so targeted. It is for me. It's just so stinking cute and fun. I love it. Oops. So good. I'm not gonna buy this though. It's solo artists. We've discussed this, so no. But Oops is going on the top 100 list. I just know. Lisa, Alter Ego. All right, Blackpink girly Lisa, let's go. Finally here, the album has arrived. And let's talk about the pre-releases first. I enjoyed quite a lot of them. The easy favorite was Born Again with Doja Cat and Ray. That song is so freaking good. I mean, for one, it is a Ray song, and I love Ray. And, not to be this girl, but I saw Ray perform before she was nominated for a Grammy. I saw her perform like 2 years ago. I've been a Ray fan for quite a bit some time. What can I say? So to see her doing a collab with Lisa, I was like, oh my God, because Ray's freaking talented and fantastic. So that song, awesome. Don't know why the three of them performed at the Oscars, but that's not why we're here. We're not discussing that here. New Woman was also good. Moonlit Floor, also good. Granted, I also just really like the song Kiss Me. So I think it's a fine album. All I will say, it is not my musical taste. It is not the type of music I listen to. So a little unfortunate. I still think Lisa is phenomenal. She is great. I don't see myself listening to this album again, except for the select few tracks that I like, which I don't know, reasonable. Then as for buying this, no, we've already talked about that. I don't collect Blackpink stuff. And also, the physical versions for this album are weirdly expensive. They're like over $30, but they're just photo books. Like, am I missing something? Why are they so expensive? Cool album. I think there's some really cool features, which is like, you know, cool to see. Features that I feel like make sense. It's nice. It's nice to see like a feature and you're like, ah, this feature makes sense. I see why they are on this track. Good job, Lisa. Sorry, I'm not buying. Oh my God. That's all the albums. That was so much. We've got a few extra stuff. There's only a few from February. I know March is going to have a lot. So you're like, oh my gosh, you didn't talk about this Lightstick that was announced. It was announced in March. So let's see if I remember to talk about it in March. Okay. TXT Deco Kit. ENHYPEN also has one. I've never bought the ENHYPEN ones, so I'm not going to talk about that one. But TXT, I have bought their past Deco Kits. I don't think I'm going to buy this. Me trying not to buy things for one. And like the big kits and stuff, they take up a lot of space. And I was looking at like the past Deco Kits and like, is this really like that fun of a thing to own? I don't think so. It's unfortunate because I have such a full TXT collection, right? Like I've bought all the crazy stuff they've released. So I don't think I'm going to buy it. It's sad. SMTOWN MP3 Player. Dude, I want this. MP3 players are becoming a thing in K-pop. This is now like the third MP3 player I think I've seen released as like a merch or album version. I kind of want it because it's just kind of funny. It's kind of a cool item. It's very expensive though, so I don't think I'm going to do it. I thought about it. I put it in the cart and everything. But then I had to have like a good discussion with myself mentally of like, you don't have money. You're unemployed. You can't just be buying an MP3 player that you're not going to use. So I didn't buy it. ILLIT Lightstick. All right, the last item we have to discuss. ILLIT has announced their Lightstick, and it's pretty. It's pretty. It's a little flower in the little dome, you know, a la Beauty and the Beast, I guess. I normally don't care for like the ball light sticks. Guess it's not like a ball. It's more of like a this kind of shape versus like a that kind of shape. But I also just think like the flower inside, it's like, it's pretty. Granted, I don't think I've seen like actual like video of like it lighting up. God, man, past me would have bought it. I really like light sticks. I would love to just buy a bunch of light sticks and like display them, be like, ooh, so cool. But money saving me can't be doing that. I think it's pretty. I think it's cool. I would like it for the collection. But I also don't buy ILLIT stuff. So I feel okay not buying this. I'll just be a little sad. And with that, we are done. That was a really long filming session. But was I positive? Was this a good positive month? I feel like this was a good month. I had fun doing this anti-haul listen. Good work, K-pop. Good job. This is the part of the video where I'm like, but March. Looking forward to March. March is like already happened. So I already know the good stuff that's happened. I'm excited to talk about March. When I do this video, hopefully I don't wait until the end of April to release that. But, you know, please let me know your thoughts on February, or if you want to talk about March, I don't care. But I have got to go. Have a lovely time of day wherever, whenever you are. It is currently 12:15 p.m., which that's like noon. It's noon o'clock. Bye.